Hi, this is Brad Constantine, and this is a podcast recording of the Old Testament. Although this is not an official recording of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, every effort's been made to be as doctrinally accurate as possible. I'll be using for the text the Joseph Smith translation of the Old Testament, along with many commentaries from general authorities of the Church, BYU professors, Bible scholars, and others. This format will be very detailed, and so if you want a deep analysis of the Old Testament, you come to the right place. Thanks for your attendance. Hey there, welcome back. This will be for Isaiah chapter 45. Yeah, it will. Verse 1, Thus saith the Lord to his anointed, or strengthened, to Cyrus. Cyrus is a type of Christ who will deliver Israel from their Babylonian captors, whose right hand I have holden to subdue nations before him. Remember, holding the right hand is a covenant hand. And I will loose the loins of kings to open before him the two leaved gates. Those are the double doors of the temple. And the gates shall not be shut. I will go before thee and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass and cut in sunder the bars of iron. In other words, he's going to prepare the way here so that this can occur. Verse 3, And I will give thee the treasures, or hidden treasures, probably of Babylonia, of darkness and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, will call thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. Biblical scholar John Watts commented on this prophecy about Cyrus. This description fits Cyrus's career. He had profited from many circumstances other than his military strength. He had gained the following of all the Persian tribes with singular ease. Two successive Median armies that were sent against him decided to join forces with him instead. He marched without opposition into Armenia and won a surprise victory over the Lydians when their horses were frightened by the smell of Persian camels. And now Babylon, the world's most heavily fortified city, opens its gates to him without a fight. Truly, doors and gates had been opened for Cyrus. Verse 5, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. So here the Lord's saying that even though you didn't know me, I've been with you and helped you in all these things. So Cyrus has been given power so that he can help rebuild the temple. Verses 7 to 13, the Lord's power and dominion. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. God does not create evil, but trouble, trials, difficulties, or sometimes he lets them happen. Remember that good and evil have always existed. They are eternal. They don't just spring up, nor are they created. Verse 8, Drop down, ye heavens, from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open. In other words, bringing forth of the Book of Mormon there. And let them, the heavens and the earth, bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together. I, the Lord, have created it. Woe unto him that striveth with his Maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherd of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, What makest thou, or thy work he hath no hands? Woe unto him that saith unto his father, What begettest thou? Or to the woman, his mother, What hast thou brought forth? Thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel and his Maker, Ask me of things to come concerning my sons and concerning the work of my hands. Command ye me. Parallel is to ask me. This invites one to tell the Lord what one wants to know. The Lord will prophesy unto us if we ask him. Seems like anything we ask, the Lord will give us if it's good for us, right? Verse 12, I have made the earth and created man upon it. I, even my hands, have stretched out the heavens, and all their host have I commanded. Since everything belongs to God, we should be generous with our offerings, honest in all our dealings, and humble in our accomplishments. Verse 13, I have raised him, Cyrus, up in righteousness, and I will direct all his ways. He shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives, not for price nor reward, saith the Lord of hosts. Cyrus to build Jerusalem, also regarding the building of Jerusalem and New Jerusalem in the latter days. Verses 14 to 17, the heathen will acknowledge the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, verse 14, Thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt and merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabaeans, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. They shall come after thee, or behind, in chains, or spiritual bondage, they shall come over. And they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, Surely God is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God. Verily thou art a God that hidest thyself, O God of Israel, the Savior. Again, there's a reference to the God being the Savior. That's Jehovah being Christ. They shall be ashamed and also confounded, all of them. They shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded with the world without end. Verses 18 to 25, the Lord is God of the whole earth. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it, he hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord, and there is none else. So the purpose of the earth is to have it be peopled and to create families. Verse 19, I have not spoken in secret in a dark place of the earth. I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Lord, speak righteousness. I declare things that are right. Assemble yourselves and come draw near together, gathering of Israel, ye that are escaped of the nations. The righteous leave the nations of the world and come to Zion. They have no knowledge that set up the wood of their graven image and pray unto a God that cannot save. Tell ye and bring them near, yea, let them that take counsel together, who hath declared this from ancient time, who hath told it from that time. Have not I the Lord? And there is no God else beside me, a just God and a Savior, there is none beside me. Again, reference to Jehovah being Christ. Verse 22, look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth, for I am God, and there is none else. I have sworn by myself, the word is gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall swear, or take an oath or covenant. All people will acknowledge the Lord's supremacy with physical obeisance and verbal testimony. In Mosiah 16, Abinadi indicates that this prophecy will be fulfilled at the time of the second coming, when all shall see the salvation of the Lord. President Joseph Fielding Smith taught that those who so bow are not necessarily candidates for celestial glory, but also include those who will inherit a terrestrial and terrestrial glory. Yea, every knee shall bow, and every tongue confess before him, yea, even at the last day, when all men shall stand to be judged of him. Then shall they confess that he is God. Then shall they confess who live without God in the world, that the judgment of an everlasting punishment is just upon them. And they shall quake and tremble and shrink beneath the glance of his all-searching eye. And heard the voice of the Lord saying, these all shall bow the knee, and every tongue shall confess to him who sits upon the throne forever and ever. For they shall be judged according to their works, and every man shall receive according to his own works his own dominion in the mansions which are prepared. And this shall be the sound of his trump, saying to all people both in heaven and in earth, and that are under the earth, for every ear that shall hear it, and every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess, while they hear the sound of the trump, saying, fear God, and give glory to him who sitteth upon the throne forever and ever, for the hour of his judgment is come. And that was from Mosiah 27 and from Doctrine and Covenants sections 76 and also from 88. Verse 24, surely shall one say in the Lord, have I righteousness and strength, even to him shall men come, and all that are incensed against him shall be ashamed. I, the Lord, or in the Lord, shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. So anyway, that's showing how the Lord's going to protect us and bless us at the end. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter, and we'll see you next time. Bye.